Tadoba post lockdown, let's go. We start from Pune all the way to Nagpur, but first, let's roll the titles. We start from Pune, catching the bus from Sangamwadi to Nagpur and then a private car to Tadoba. Let me clear one thing before you ask me why I didn't take a flight in the comments below. We had booked flights from Pune to Nagpur and back, but GoAir and only GoAir cancelled all flights 15 days prior to our trip. But that story is for a different video. I was traveling with 4 other friends from Pune and we were looking forward to our first trip after lockdown. Our journey was good, could have been better in a flight, but that's okay. We reached Nagpur around 7:30 in the morning.
Hey guys, I am Ajinkya Dixit and this is my channel AJINXD Artist. Welcome to Nagpur. Now after 2 hours of ride, we'll be heading straight to Tadoba. Stay tuned.
From Dharampet, we were picked up by our host. After a couple of hours and a solid breakfast, we reached the land of the tigers. Junona Gate Buffer Zone, our first safari. The time as you enter the forest is always exciting. You don't know what to expect, but you always have superficial expectations. We roamed around for a while looking for signs of the beast. After some time, we saw this sub-adult cub of Choti Madhu. It was trying to go across the road on the other side, but was shying because of our gypsy. After waiting in anticipation, we saw Choti Madhu and her other cubs as well. Well, this was our day 1 at Tadoba.
Day 2 Tadoba, good morning. This is our second safari, Agardari zone. We don't know about our luck, but certainly we started the trip in the right spirit. So, going for our safari, taking in everything that we can. Stay tuned.
Well, Agarzari zone was opening up almost after 7 months, and that's the reason this side of the forest is extra dense. So I'll shut up for a while, you just enjoy the lush green views. After searching for a while, we finally saw one animal, that was the Indian wild boar, and then the amazing Indian wild dogs. These wild dogs were really comfortable around us and gave us a proper show for almost 15 to 20 minutes. So the wild dogs live in packs. There has been a record of over 40 individuals in a pack. They are a threat to leopards and tigers equally. They have overlapping preys similar to that of leopard or a tiger, so they are vicious and they are equally notorious. Although these guys look pretty simple, they are perfectly built for the wild. Sharp teeth, lean body, and a big number because they are perfect pack hunters. There is almost always a leading pair, a male and a female, that lead the pack. These guys can roam around anywhere in the forest. They have no particular territory. We got a lot of photos of these guys, and if you want to see them, I'll mostly post them on my Instagram, so don't forget to check that out. Follow me on Instagram for latest posts and updates. Well, there were no tigers here, but a vast empty stretch of forest, completely secluded for a long time, and overgrown bushes and thickets, all just beautiful. The wild dogs really saved our safari because other than these guys, we hardly saw any other animals. That was the end of our buffer zone. We were now heading for the core area in the afternoon. I was really excited for the core safari because this was my first core experience of Tadoba. Like anybody else, I also started comparing my buffer experience with my core experience, but that's not the case. That's never the case. My excitement quickly settled down as we hardly saw any animal, maybe a sambar here and there. A few birds, Indian bison, and then brown fish owl for the first time. The second core safari, it was pretty good. We saw a lot of birds, mostly the oriental honey buzzard. The morning safari went pretty fast. We were back in the park in the afternoon and again saw a lot of birds, especially got a good sighting of the brown fish owl. To be honest, by this point of time, we were all pretty disappointed with our safaris, the way they were going. We were expecting a lot of tiger sightings, and I was specially expecting to see my first male full adult tiger in the wild, but that didn't happen. After 4-5 safaris, you start feeling a bit exhausted, especially if your safaris are going dry. It all starts to merge together. You hardly notice one safari ending and the next starting, and that's what's happening in the video as well. Well, it's our last safari now. By this point of time, we were really praying to see a tiger. We missed a couple of chances with Maya and with one other male, I think. But there were a lot of regrets there. But we moved on quickly and started thinking of how we could spot a tiger on our final safari. We looked around for a lot of time. There was hardly any area that we haven't visited by now. Well, in the end, all you can say is if it's meant to be, it will be. Our safari and our trip ended with this amazing crested hawk eagle, and even though I'm happy looking at it now, I wasn't really that enthusiastic about seeing this rather than a tiger. Any other day, I would pick the crested hawk eagle instead of a tiger, but if you're in Tadoba, you would always want to see a tiger. Well, this was the end of our trip and this video as well. If you liked it, please subscribe to the channel for more travel videos and wildlife and photography and whatnot. I have a Patreon page as well, so if you are on Patreon, please follow me there and become my patron. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.